Let's go, girls. Come on.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Today is September 18th, 2019, and we are on Floss Tube. Did we make it to 30? That's my cherry yells. Did I write it down? Nope, I think we're on 29. I think so. I'm Amy, and welcome to my world of crazy. So, today I have a lot to share. I'm super excited. The fall releases have been out for the Color Street. I've got some sets to share, a new catalog. I'll do a real quick flip through. I won't make it too big of a deal, but a real quick flip through. I got some stitchy progress done, and I think that's it. I think so. There was something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it is now because I don't do notes. And you would think by now I would know that I should probably do notes, but I can't remember to do them. So, I'm going to start with the Color Street so I can get it done and out of the way. If I have sent you sets and I have not heard whether you've received them or tried them, I'm going to contact, because today is the day where I'm doing I got my catalogs in. So I'm doing my notes and I'm getting ready to mail out a bunch of catalogs to people. But I wanted to share. Let me start with what I'm wearing. You're gonna have to excuse my chair. It's very angry. Can I get you to focus on something? Anything. Linda. Maybe. We thought about it and then we changed our minds. There. So the main color is Venetian Velvet, and the silver is Fort Worth It. So there's that. Hopefully I left that up there long enough for the hubby to finagle his words in. These are the new sets, and I love them. I got a couple of solids. I got one Halloween set for a Gidge box, and the rest are all designs. So I'm going to... Oh, glare. Okay, let's see if I can get Linda to focus. Focus, Linda. There we go. This one right here is Berlin to Win It. And the names on these are just awesome. And I'm going to switch that out. This one is Aubergine. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Names are something else that I don't do well with, but that's okay. This is a Halloween set, Trick or Treat Yourself. Let's switch in the next one. I'm trying to hold them there for a little bit longer so the hubby has time to put the names in, but also so you can see them. This is Zebra on the Spot. I love this one. This one is called Pigment of Your Imagination. This one, well, is called Pick Your Poison. I'm going to flip through them quick so that way we can... This is another pretty one. I didn't realize this one had glitter until I got it. This is Oops, a Paisley. Next one. Another fave. I see me wearing this during Christmas time. All year round, really, but yeah. Good Girls Gone Plaid. Telling you these names. Oh man. This one here is the one that I tried to mention and describe the design, but couldn't remember. This is Drop and Give Me Zen. Love that one. Another fave. This is turning out really pink. Please hold. There we go. Don't Flake on Me. Love it. And this one, whoa, is Catitude Problem. So, and since I have you up close and personal while we're here, I'm gonna try to show the new catalogs because they're gorgeous. All the new colors. You can tell which ones are new for the fall season because they're gorgeous. Because if I do that, then I can't see, so I have to play Peeping Tom. So let's try to... Oh man, this is another one that I think is going to be a really nice hit. Rushing Around. Let's see, what are the other new names? Napa Grappa, Wow in Macau, No Way San Jose, Munich Mulberry, US Navy, Berlin It to Win It. Oops, sorry, glare. This one is Glamsterdam, Rushing Around, Glitzberg, and Ostentatious. I'm reading them backwards, so hopefully I'm not failing too horribly. These ones are also new. These are clear layers. Anything Rose and How's It Growing? Best of Both Swirls. I hope I'm reading these right. Oops, a Paisley. Rose Were the Days. I thought that was a really cute name. Reminds me of old time shows. Let's flip this guy. Let's see. We have Zebra on the Spot, Pigment of Your Imagination. These are the ones that I ordered. A lot of them anyway. Catitude Problem, Don't Flake on Me. Rule of Plum. Is that an F or a T? Looks like an F. Pick Your Poison, Good Girls Gone Plaid, Drop and Give Me Zen, Strict Diet. I mean, come on. That's awesome. And then we have the manicure sets. So if you've ever ordered, ever inquired, ever questioned, I've ever set you a sample, your new ones are coming. They are coming. It's a matter of sitting down and writing out all the notes, because I'm one of those old-fashioned people. I like to handwrite. I like getting handwritten notes. You don't get those very often anymore in the mail. In the mail nowadays, it's all bills and stuff you don't want for the most part. But I like doing handwritten notes. So I'm probably going to be doing all day and tomorrow. There's a lot. Another thing, since I have them sitting here, are these. Oh geez, we gotta focus again. Picked these up at the Joann's. Scarlet actually spotted them. I love how dimensional. I love this one. I like them all, but... And this glitzy spider web. And the glare spooky tree with the moon and the bat. Plan on turning those into scissor fobs in between all the ones that have been pre-ordered, but I'd like to get these done before the end of the month so I can put them up and they can be sold for Christmas. Oh my cheese and crackers. I'll explain why that Christmas is on my brain so much. But ready for October for Halloween. The reason why Christmas is on my brain so much is because I'm already in panic mode, because I typically do handmade tissue boxes with plastic canvas. And both of my kids have 3 teachers this year, and so that's 6 boxes that I have to do, and now I have to have my children be spies on their teachers to figure out what they like for the most part. I think for Scarlet's teacher, I only need 1 because she has a new teacher. I don't know what happened to the other one, but she got a new teacher. So we need to figure out what her theme is. I think I've got Jonah's all figured out. Now I got to figure out what patterns I'm doing and then get going, which is going to take away from my stitchy time. And I just don't wanna until the last minute, because then... Anybody else a procrastinator? Not a procrastinator, I mean I'm that too, but a procrastinator. You know, you work on a specific project because you really want to work on it, knowing that you should be working on something else because it has a due date. Yeah. So, if you've been with me since last year, you remember the panic because I had like a week and a half to do 6 boxes. That was not good. I was up till like 2 o'clock every morning. It was not a pretty sight, y'all. Not pretty. Okay, so let's get to... My TV is doing all sorts of weird things and it's distracting me. Did I do my video on Wednesday or Thursday? I wrote it down. Thursday. Yeah. So I worked on Be Mine. And again, this was, I think, Saturday or Sunday, officially ended my wheel. I'm not quite sure now. It was either Saturday or Sunday that officially ended my wheel, and then the wheel started over again. And I had a few that were in my last week that came again this week. So Be Mine was one of them, and I'm just going to take it off my Lowry stand and just take the whole thing off. And this was what I worked on Thursday last week after speaking to y'all. I got all the black stitched, and now I'm working on the new stuff down here. I had 805 stitches, which I had a pretty good stitchy week this week, if I say so myself. I did this morning before recording today. This is what I'm working on now because my wheel selected this for today. So I'll be working on this today, and we'll see how far I get. And then, oh man, I really needed WD-40 this chair. It's screaming. Okay. Then we had Bake Everything with Love, which looks like this. What? Glare? This. Okay, so sorry, I keep getting distracted by my TV. So we finally got rid of the DirecTV whole thing, and now we have the YouTube TV, I think it's called. I don't think it's anything else. Yeah, YouTube TV. We'll run with that. And so you get some basic channels, and you can record stuff and whatever. But it keeps flashing at me because I was watching something and I paused it and then it shut down and then now it's back on the... I don't know what's happening. Anyways, we'll get back to this. I made quite a bit of stitchy progress on this. I had 724 stitches. I think when we did the Stitch With Me last, I was somewhere in here. And I went all the way up and around, and I'm now working on that second color. So we were working on the darker blue, and now I'm bringing in the lighter blue. And I'm going to work my way all the way back around. That's the game plan. So, again, I can't say every year because this is only my second year doing this, but last year I really fell in love with the Arbitrary August, and I was like, yeah, Arbitrary August for life, I love this. And then for some reason I fell out of it because it's me. And again this year I'm like, yes, Arbitrary August forever. We'll see how long it lasts. But I really do like doing the wheel because I get progress worked on at least 15 of my whips. I think I only have maybe 16 or 17 whips altogether. But these are my main focus ones that I want to see progress. I want to see maybe a finish. A lot of them are, let's be real, I work on big ass projects. I don't really work on anything little. So finishes for me are a dream that's in the future. Progress is now. Progress is now. But doing the wheel, I don't have to concentrate or think about, oh, what am I in the mood for? What do I feel like working on? No, the wheel tells me and I go, okay. And I grab it and I just, whether it's 5, 10 stitches, because I want at least 10 stitches to fill in one of my little boxes here, or 1,000, because 1,000 is a great day. 10 is an okay day. It's better than nothing, because every stitch counts, right? Okay. So for right now, we're halfway through, a little over halfway through September. I'm still loving the wheel and the progress that I'm seeing, so it might keep just going. I might have to switch it up a little bit. I have no idea. I have no idea where my brain's going to take me in an hour from now. So, we'll see what happens. Then we had Magnificent Wizard, which is what we did the Stitch With Me. How did that happen? Yes, see, this is another one that got doubled. Okay, so I did this one on Saturday and also on Monday for the Stitch With Me. Yeah, this was hard. This was hard to do a Stitch With Me with. I'm not even sure if y'all saw the stitching and what was happening, but thanks for hanging out with me, because I was trying to find a brighter color so y'all could see it, but the area that I was working in, there just wasn't a brighter color. So I figured the color that I worked with, which was a blended color, was better than working with 310. on Black Ada. So, okay, on Saturday I got 695 stitches in, and on Monday I got 826 stitches in. So a lot of progress was made. And we worked right here in the wing. I think we worked on the outer color, and then I did the inner color later. Probably, no, it would have had to been on that Monday. So I'm starting to, it's the wing of the dragon, I'm starting to see lots and lots of progress, considering when I started Floss Tube, I only had like these 6 stitches in and was like, oh heck no. So, lots of progress. Super excited. This might actually see a finish in my lifetime. I'm hoping to finish it before the boy's 18th birthday. That's the actual game plan. That would be nice, considering I bought it when he was born. The next one was Sing a Sampler, and this one, y'all, I was going to town. I don't know what was going on that day. It was a Sunday. It wasn't a lot of pain that day, I think. So I wasn't very mobile. But we did the Stitch With Me, and we got to the me and the border, and then I just kept going. So I have a name I call myself, Fa, a long, long way to run, and sew. Sew a needle pulling thread. I am super excited about this project. I can't even begin. I'm like obsessed. I'm obsessed with this project. So when I do get to work on it, man, I am like throwing as many stitches as possible. I got 1,467 stitches. That's insane. I didn't even know I was capable of that. There you go. So then I have the 3 boxes left, and then I'll go back and do the motifs, and I'll write the words down below, and it's a wrap. I'm actually pretty impressed, because that's how much fabric I have left. I wasn't quite sure how long it was going to be, but from the looks of it, the height of these words are going to go right below this, and then the rest of this is mine for something else. So, perfect. And I think I actually know what else I want to use it for, which is a, what's it called? It's my one and only pattern by the company. It's the little Hawaiian girl. Soda Stitch, I think it is. Got from Miss Michelle Bendy's D-Stash. Go check her out. She's got lots of good stuff on there. So yeah, I think that'll be really good. A good background for the little Hawaiian girls, because I think they're super cute. Okay. And then back to Magnificent Wizard, which I already showed. And then yesterday was Serenity and Endy, which was also a previous Stitch With Me. Oh, I don't even have to move it. So here we are. So in the Stitch With Me, I think we worked like up here somewhere, and then I finished this for the rest of the day, and then I came in and filled a lot of this in yesterday. I almost said Thursday for some reason. Thursday hasn't happened yet. So yeah, came back in, filled in a lot of this, and I got 617 stitches in on that one, which looks like this, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. Sailor Moon fan when I was a kid. I absolutely love the picture, so that's what I went with. The Be Mine is the Jack Skellington and Sally from Tilton Crafts. That's what I'm working on today. Here's that. So, went through all the stitchy stuff. I went through the Color Street stuff. I went through the fob stuff. Speaking of fobs, if I can put my big girl panties on Friday, I don't know what time because my kids have early release. So that makes me a little nervous. Because I don't want to be chit-chatting with y'all and then like be like, oh, I gotta go because I got kids and stuff. And have to like drop mid-conversation. But I think if I can keep it to like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how many people show up and how the conversation's going and what we're doing and all that good stuff, I think I'm going to do a live on Friday. Did you just get scared for me? Because you should have, because that requires technology. My husband's not home. If I break something, I have no one here to fix it. but we're going to try it anyway. So I just think because with the Stitch With Me's, my brain kind of, you get a glimpse of how my brain literally works as I'm stitching. Because whatever it is that I'm talking about in my Stitch With Me is literally what's in my brain at the moment, and that's the conversation I would be having whether I was recording or not recording. So some of my conversations may be a little out there. Just a heads up. But my scissor fobs, because I did such a brain dump on Monday, and then we have our conversations on Wednesday, my brain is pretty much dried up by Friday. I have no idea what else to talk about, because my life really is that boring. It's pretty simple. I like to keep it as drama-free as possible. I mean, I have some drama in my life, but I don't put that out on the internet. So yeah, by Friday, my brain has been dumped on Monday, leaked on Wednesday, nothing left by Friday. So I thought if we did the lives, the interaction could prompt conversation and we can chit-chat that way. And then you guys can hang out with me in real life and real time. I mean, because you are hanging out with me in real life. I mean, this is real. But in real time. So I don't know how much work I'll actually get done doing that, because it's going to require me to be reading the comments and chit-chatting. So heads up, if I miss a comment or a question and it's really important to you that I read it, just type it in over and over again and hit enter. Eventually I'm going to see it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done one before. I've been in them, but I've never seen it from the person's perspective of doing the live. So it's a little nervous. I think we'll be okay. And then, yeah, so Scissor Fob Friday, going live. This thing, because it's eyeballing me just because it's taunting me now. Don't know if you remember seeing this. It's the bookmark. It's made 0 progress. It won't stitch itself. And the game plan was to have it done by the book fair, which started on Monday. There's always next year. It's fine. Kids are going on fall break for 2 weeks. Typically, when my kids go on fall break, I disappear. Or any break. I shouldn't just say fall break. Fall break, winter break, spring break, summer break. I'm gone. I just disappear. So I'm hoping that I don't do that, and that I just record with my kids here anyway. Because typically I don't record when my kids are here, because my kids are like, oh, what are you doing? And they're in and out, trying to stick their face in the... So I typically don't record when my children are home. But I'm going to have to make it work. I don't know how I'm going to do the lives on Friday. That may not happen. I might just record and let y'all know how bad my kids are driving me nuts and I'm ready for them to go back to school, even though they've only been out for 3 or 4 days. Because I just don't think I'll be able to do lives with them home. Probably not. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then, is there anything else? What else is going on? I don't think there's anything else. Could be wrong. It's happened before. I feel like I'm forgetting something per the usual, but I don't write notes. Well, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Stay random, don't kiss your projects, and I'll see you guys next time.